For all the latest on the SaWGuy podcast, be sure to subscribe and don't forget that bell icon. Welcome to the SaWGuy podcast. As always, y'all know I am the SaWGuy, and you're joining me for the SaWGuy Horror News Update. And there's been some interesting news that's going out there right now. You know, I was kind of surprised at seeing some of these, and I was like, nah, really? What? You know? But anyways, let's get started on it, right? Anyways, first bit of news I'm going to start off with is Annabelle 3. They already announced that film that it's going to come out. They just finally finished wrapping it, you know? So that means it's all done, no more shoots or anything, unless they got to go back to do reshoots, but highly unlikely. So they're basically now in the editing process. Rumors and speculations are going around now that it's probably going to be released in August, or like, I guess you could say Labor Day. They want to try and keep it in with the same theme, because the first Annabelle came out in August, the second one came out in August, so I'm assuming that it's going to be coming out in August. But don't take my word for it, take it as a grain of salt, because, I mean, you know, things happen in Hollywood. I get it. But anyways, let's start off with the next news. Some of you guys might remember this TV show called Unsolved Mysteries. It was a TV show back in the day. I'm talking like back in my day, you know, back in the 80s. It was on the Lifetime channel, and they had this host who had a very distinctive voice, and he always made everything that he had talked about very kind of creepy and real and all this, you know? It was kind of like America's Most Wanted, but like turned down a notch, so that way it had like that horror factor, right? Well, anyways, that show, Netflix, they bought the rights to it, and they're going to reboot the series. That's the rumor speculating right now, that they're going to reboot it from the ground up. They haven't obviously filmed anything yet. I think they're in search of like trying to find a narrator or a host and stuff like that, but they are bringing it back. And it's kind of shocking to me that they're bringing it back. I thought they would bring back the original series, which was good, but to reboot it all and be a Netflix exclusive so you can only watch it on Netflix, like, whoa, okay, this is kind of different, but I'm on board with this shit. Let's go. So anyways, another bit of news. If you decide to take your sweetheart to go see Happy Death Day 2, I know it was supposed to be released on February 14th, so obviously collides with Valentines Day and everything. So if you got a sweetheart, you know, you can still take them out that day, but do realize Universal is pushing that film back a day earlier. So if you want to see that film, not on the 14th, but if you want to see it on the 13th, you can, because Universal is releasing it on the 13th now. The reason being is because obviously with the anniversary coming up of the Parkland event and everything that happened last year, Universal, they decided that, hey, we don't want to release a horror film on a day that's supposed to be a remembrance and stuff like that. So what they decided to do, they decided to release it earlier for all the other markets, and then in the area of Parkland and stuff, they suspended it. So kind of interesting news. I guess you could say I really applaud Universal for that, you know, not to release it on a day of something like that, you know, especially an event like that. But my hats are off to them, you know. Real class act on that, honestly. So if you want to see that film early, you can go see it on the 13th, or you can still take them out on Valentine's Day if you like. Chances are I'll probably already seen it. I'll be there the first day. I always try to catch any horror film that comes out first day. So, but anyways, guys, that's all I got for the SaWGuy Horror News Update, and I'll catch y'all next time, as always.
Bow down to the king.